What does transgender mean? To explain what transgender means, let me make this simple analogy to soft drinks. Let's say we have a can of Coke and a can of lemonade, and I swap the contents around. So I put lemonade inside the Coke can, and I give you this Coke can, and you drink from it. You will be able to taste lemonade, you can smell lemonade, because we swapped them around, right? Kind of like that is how some transgender people feel, that what is in the inside isn't the same as what is on the outside, and it's actually what's on the inside that matters. When I say it's what is on the inside that matters, I'm referring to identity, and people's identity sits between their ears, not between their legs. By the way, it doesn't make any sense to talk about transgenderism as being unnatural or abnormal. Those are moral judgments. We can talk about transgenderism as not being a statistical average, on the other hand. Just make sure not to get average and normal confused. We know that about 1%, depending on which source you look at, of the general population is transgender. And this 1% figure is steadily rising. More and more sources are referring to this. And it probably has to do with the fact that more and more people are courageous enough to come out. It is, however, still difficult for many transgender people to come out because there's such a stigma involved, because not all transgender people fit into the categories of either being a male or being a female. And I think there's not enough information around on what it means to be transgender. People think transgender people are crazy, and it's not a mental illness, it's not a psychological disease or a personality disorder or any of those things. In fact, many transgender people experience problems because of the surroundings. Our culture has a binary view, and transgender people don't always fit into this model. The binary model means that there are two units. You have men and you have women. These two categories are non-discussable. And this is what the binary model refers to, which is enormously limiting because it means also that you have one way to be if you want to be a real man, and there's a certain way to be if you want to be a real woman. And this is enormously limiting to all of us because it cannot encompass the huge variety that mankind represents. We're all individuals, right? We all have our unique fingerprint. And part of this fingerprint is our identity, just as our sexuality, just as many other things. And no two people are alike. I hope you got something out of this very short explanation. If you have questions or comments, you're welcome to put them in the comments below. And remember, nature doesn't make mistakes. Nature makes variations. I'm Karina, and this was Outspoken.